What is up, deer hunting fam? Matt Drury here with another electrifying episode of the cutting room floor, right here on DoD TV. We're pedal to the metal this week, full throttle, as Mark and Taylor connect on two targeted Midwestern monsters. We'll ride along with the two as they share alternate angles of each hunt, so stay tuned, you won't want to miss those. First up off the bench today, yours truly will be making a trip up north to the old man's farm in search of an old monster he's got patterned walking around his food plots. Enough for me though, we have a jam-packed episode this week, so let's get right into it. We're in phase 3 here, the October lull, but we have a really sweet cold front that's ushered in. High pressure, sunny days, bluebird. Dad pulled his camera this morning and he's got a gigantic old deer, 6 or 7 year old buck over there. Forrest and Dad are heading to another piece of property, and I think Forrest is behind the PSC tonight, so we'll see how the old man does behind the camera.
All right, it is the October lull. You switch over to Terry's camp, they're not seeing as many bucks, and they decide to go on doe patrol.
We're pretty excited about tonight. We're in phase 3 of the lull, but high pressure, cold temperatures, bluebird sky. I like my odds.
We see a few young bucks, does, and then even had a brief encounter on a nice buck who unfortunately catches our wind. I told Dad before we came out that if the movement was slow and the timing was right, we'd help with a little doe management. It wasn't too long after that we had a big old nanny doe grazing in the plot below.
Well, Matt's out there, makes the shot, and not much of a track job needed. Let's just say that.
All right, phase 3, and we got a big old nanny doe down. You know, I had told him before I went in that if it was early enough or late enough and I felt like the time was right, the timing was right, I'd try to harvest a doe for him. He's got pretty lofty goals here on this farm, trying to keep that buck to doe ratio down, and I haven't been able to really do my part around here lately. So it feels good to sit behind a beautiful doe. We got back straps on the grill tonight, man.
Not to be outdone, Terry's gonna get in on the doe action himself. Fun stuff there at Terry's farm in Missouri.
You know, phase 3 this October lull, because of the weather conditions, the temperatures have been abnormally cool. I checked a camera in here today, checked a couple cards, and there was a tremendous amount of activity on this biologic, so we're gonna go in here and see if we can't whack a doe. she almost tolerated that. She came into about, 25 or 30 yards. But we were real close. If I'd had my arrow nocked bow in hand, we might have been able to get that done. Pretty cool though.
One of the cool features we added to DeerCast this year is called DeerCast Custom. And a phase like the October lull is perfect for custom because some years it's better than others. A lot of it depends on the moon. The algorithm will pick all of that stuff up, but it really does vary across the country. So if you take our custom button and you can actually increase the optimism if you think you're seeing a few more deer than the algorithm is predicting, or you can decrease that optimism and make the algorithm a little bit more pessimistic. So it allows you to take our algorithm and customize it to what you're seeing and then keep it as accurate as it can in your neck of the woods. You can do it from multiple locations as well. You can do it inside your mobile device or you can do it at DeerCast.com. Both of them will make all of the changes within your account.
Okay, she's really dead. Is she not? Phase 3, the October lull. You know, Brother Mark is busy shooting big bucks, and we're busy shooting little does. It's all gotta be done.
You know, Matt and Terry are still on doe patrol. Is it the dreadful time of the month? Well, when the weather's right and DeerCast says great, we're always out there hunting. And it turned out to be one of the best phases of the year for us there in Iowa. I was lucky enough to kill one of my target bucks, 162-inch, 7.5-year-old buck I call Dozer. We had Tacticams running, we had the main camera running, and he absolutely read the script walking through that green field. It was just a night I'll never forget.
Yep. Looks like pretty decent penetration. A little bit right. I don't think it was in there. That's Dozer. I hope we got him, buddy. I didn't hear him crash. He was exactly 35 yards. I ranged him right before I shot him. He drops a little bit and it drives deep right in those lungs, in my opinion. I saw that arrow sticking out, but with that 2-3, it's not unusual. What a giant. He's awesome. He's big. That rising moon does it again.
Sitting behind an Iowa monarch. Here's a buck we called Dozer, a deer that I believe to be 7.5 based on the pictures the last few years, and a deer that was a really good chess match trying to figure him out because he doesn't rut anywhere on this farm. But the other night we went in and saw him during the day, and it was the first time I'd ever laid eyes on this particular deer. We kept going back, watching our scent control, trying to hunt him smart, great access into that spot, and a spot with so much history gained a little bit more history tonight. And then to top that off, Taylor ends up killing this giant 184-inch buck that I had a few pictures of in years past, and when we finally caught him daylighting, we were going to hang and hunt. Great tactic, and it ended up working out like a charm.
He walked through right there. We're gonna put up here, keep our scent south, up where all the movement is. They all walk through right there. We have the stands in now. We're trimming a couple lanes. Right side of the gap, left side of the gap. So no matter which side he's on, we got a shot.
Well, you know, one of the things that we do on a daily basis is we use our Can-Am, our side-by-side, almost like a truck. It's our workhorse and our work mule, whatever you want to call it, but we use it on a daily basis, whether you're spraying fields, whether you're planting food plots, whether you're hauling a bale of hay or some gravel in the bed, it really doesn't matter. This thing does it all. Well, here's one little application that a lot of guys don't think about. We've got it in the bed. We went to one of the local little hardware stores, bought a couple hose reels, and now we've got a means of winding up every bit of that wire. We've got thousands of feet of wire that we had to store somehow, and we weren't real sure how we were going to do it. Well, the Can-Am made our life very, very easy. Pretty simple.
We're all settled in this tree stand. It's the one that we put up today, so we're hanging and hunting. We don't do that often, but when you got a consistent daylight walker all over your cameras, you hang and you hunt. The shooting is so close here, everything's within 30 yards, and the scrape right under us is at 5 yards, so that would be incredible if he continues to do what he's been doing. It comes right under us, so we'll see. I think we're in for a good sit.
Now, one of the things that was briefly hit upon in the episode on 13 was Will Robinson's secondary angle of that deer. And oftentimes, as you see the edit of 13, you catch glimpses and pieces of other views. Well, this one's worth sharing the entire view. Awesome, wide view of how it went down. You can see Taylor and Wade in the tree, and then you see that buck come out, and then that beautiful shot. Awesome stuff. Enjoy it.
What's going on? He's standing there. He's going down. He's going down. He's going down. Oh my God, did that just happen? I didn't see anything. We just smoked an absolute giant. The giant that we came in here after. We hung a set this morning for him. Oh God.
Congratulations, Taylor.
This is unreal.
Once that deer was down, she gave me a call, and I mean, it literally put chills in my spine to see my phone ringing at that hour of the night from Taylor. I knew exactly what it was all about.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
Literally, I could cry.
Oh, I am so proud for you, Taylor. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
He's seriously just a mega monster, and he did exactly what we thought he would do.
Did he come to the scrape or go through the gap?
He went through the gap.
What was your shot distance?
25, and he ran about 70, and he's down in the middle of this alfalfa field.
I'm just elated.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
Oh, congratulations, Taylor. I'm proud for you and Wade both. That's great.
I'm having trouble putting it into words. It's honestly, I mean, he came out, we saw him in the timber, and immediately Wade was like, that's him, and he just read the absolute script.
Oh, beautiful. We might have even got some more pictures of him.
More pictures. Will got him falling down from his view. I mean, just crazy.
I just couldn't wait to get there and join in on the celebration back at the barn.
Look at this deer.
Oh, no way. He's a freaking giant, Taylor.
Just an absolute giant.
Holy cow. 17-pointer, baby.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, my word.
Buck of a lifetime.
What a giant.
Well, there you have it. A couple breathtaking bucks for a couple hardworking hunters. Great job, guys. We hope everybody enjoyed this edition of Cutting Room Floor. Don't forget to subscribe to the Drury Outdoors YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you know when we post our videos. Good luck out there this fall, and always remember to identify your targets. Peace.
We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of DoD TV was brought to you by MOTV. For full episodes of 13 and all of our Outdoor Channel content, head over to the MOTV app and view it today.